Upgrade your space with the Hampton Bay 52-inch Colton Hugger ceiling fan, where value meets dependable performance. Designed for rooms with low ceilings, the sleek Hugger profile delivers powerful airflow without sacrificing headroom. Reversible blades let you refresh your look in minutes, while the easy install design gets you up and running fast. Simple pull chain operation puts control right at your fingertips, and the reversible motor keeps you comfortable year-round, creating a cooling effect in the summer and circulating warm air in the winter. Stylish, practical, and built to perform, the Colton Hugger is a perfect fit for everyday comfort at an unbeatable value. Stay tuned for the complete video installation guide. Before starting any electrical project, make sure that the power is turned off at the breaker box and wall switch. You will also need to ensure that the outlet box being used is clearly marked acceptable for fan support. If not, you'll need to replace that before beginning. Start by unpacking the box and checking that all parts are accounted for. In the box, you will have the following: one slide-on mounting bracket, one fan motor housing, one fan motor assembly, remove the cardboard sleeve before installing, 5 blade arms, 5 reversible blades, one light kit assembly, one shatter-resistant plastic shade, one 9-watt LED bulb. You'll also have a hardware pack that includes blade attachment screws, pull chain extensions, wire nuts, and a switch cap plug for use if installing without the light kit. Some tools needed for this easy project: Phillips head screwdriver, wire cutters and strippers, electrical tape, wrench or pliers if installing without the light kit, a line voltage tester, and of course a ladder. Situate the mounting bracket so that the side with the rubber pads is facing the ceiling. The mounting bracket attaches to the fan housing using 4 screws, 2 slotted screws and 2 standard screws. Align the mounting bracket screws with the slots and the holes on the housing. Loosen but do not remove the screws that align with the J slots, and then remove and save the 2 screws that align with the standard screw holes on the housing. Once the screws are removed or loosened, make sure the screws align with the proper slots and holes on the fan motor housing. The loosened screws should align with the J slots at the top of the motor housing. This fan features a slide-on mounting bracket to make installation easy. The mounting bracket has 2 slots that will align with the 2 screws in the outlet box. To install the mounting bracket, just align the slots of the mounting bracket with the 2 screws in the outlet box and slide the mounting bracket into place. This is just a demonstration. To install the mounting bracket, first loosen but do not remove the 2 screws in the outlet box. Next, feed the house supply lines through the mounting bracket and align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screws that were loosened in the outlet box. Then slide the mounting bracket into place. Then, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten both of the outlet box screws and secure the mounting bracket. Make sure both screws are completely tightened before proceeding. To hang the fan prior to wiring, lift the fan motor assembly up to the ceiling. Using the slot hole on the fan bracket, hang the assembly on the hook of the mounting bracket to hold it in place during wiring. Start making the wire connections by taking the green wire from the fan bracket and twisting that wire together with the bare copper or green wire from the ceiling. This is the ground connection. Secure the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the white wire from the fan and twist that wire together with the white house wire. This is the neutral connection. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the blue wire and black wire from the fan and twist those wires together. Once those are connected, twist those wires together with the black house wire. This is the power connection. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Once the wire connections are made, gently tuck the wires up into the mounting bracket. To attach the motor to the mounting bracket, you will use the 4 pre-installed screws on the fan bracket. Keeping the fan motor on the hook, lift the fan so that the 4 pre-installed screws on the fan bracket align with the screw holes on the mounting bracket. Press the assembly up and use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten all 4 screws. Make sure that all 4 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Lift the fan motor housing over the motor assembly and towards the ceiling. Align the J slots of the motor housing with the loosened screws in the mounting bracket. Press the housing up and twist to engage the loosened screws to hold the housing in place. Next, use the 2 screws that were removed and saved from the mounting bracket and insert the first screw into the standard screw hole of the motor housing and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Repeat for the other standard screw and then completely tighten the 2 screws in the J slots of the housing. Make sure all 4 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The blades attach to the blade arms using 3 screw posts on the blade arm that will align with the 3 screw holes at the end of the blade. The blades are reversible, so choose the side that you want and make sure the opposite side is facing up. Place the blade onto the blade arm so that the posts insert into the blade holes and start a screw in each of the 3 holes. Then, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten all 3 screws. Repeat this process for the remaining blades. When installing the blade arm, note the alignment post on the blade arm. This will align with the long slot at the base of the motor. Simply insert that post into the long slot, and the screws will automatically align with the screw holes in the base of the motor. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten both screws. Repeat this process for the 4 remaining blade arms. Make sure all of the blade arm screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Before attaching the light kit, it is important to note the notched cutout of the switch cap of the light kit. That will align with the reverse switch on the switch housing of the fan. The light kit attaches to the fan using a standard screw and 2 slotted screws. Begin by removing and saving the screw to the left of the notched cutout, and then loosen but do not remove the 2 other screws. Connect the light kit to the fan by plugging the wires from the light kit into the plugs from the fan, white to white and black to blue. The plugs will snap together when properly connected. Next, align the loosened screws in the switch cap of the light kit with the slots on the switch housing of the fan. Press the switch cap of the light kit up into the switch housing and twist so that the loosened screws engage the slots of the switch housing. Using the screw that was removed and saved earlier, insert that screw into the standard screw hole and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Then completely tighten the 2 slotted screws. Make sure all screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Complete the light kit installation by screwing the included LED bulb into the light socket and attaching the light shade. The shade has 3 flat sides that will align with the 3 nubs on the inside of the light kit pan. To attach the shade, align the flat sides of the shade with the nubs and then press the shade into the light kit and twist it to lock it in place. Once the light kit is installed, unwrap the pull chains and then feed them through the pull chain guides on the light kit pan. Complete the installation by attaching the pull chain extensions onto the ends of the fan's pull chains. This fan features a 3-speed reversible motor for year-round comfort. The fan's direction is controlled by the manual reverse switch located just above the light kit. Factory default is switch down to create a downward airflow for use during the warmer months. Switch up creates an upward airflow to pull warm air from the ceiling during the cooler months. Make sure the fan is off and not running prior to changing the switch position. The fan is controlled via the pull chains. Pull the fan chain once for high speed, twice for medium speed, and 3 times for low speed. Pulling a fourth will turn the fan off. Pull the light chain to turn the light on or off. To install the fan without the light kit, you will need to remove the switch cap from the light kit. Use a wrench or pliers to remove the hex nut on the threaded post of the light kit. Unscrew it from the threaded post and feed the wires through the hex nut. Next, unscrew the switch cap from the threaded post of the light kit, and then insert the plastic plug into the center hole of the switch cap. Next, remove and save one screw from the switch cap and then loosen but do not remove the other 2 screws. Next, attach the switch cap to the fan by aligning the notched cutout of the switch cap with the reverse switch on the fan. Press the switch cap up and twist to engage the loosened screws in the slots on the switch housing. Insert the screw that was removed and saved into the standard screw hole and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver, and then completely tighten the 2 remaining screws. Congratulations, the installation is now complete. Time to kick back with a nice tall beverage and enjoy your new ceiling fan. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. That'll boost the algorithm and help others find the video as well. And as we always say around here, keep it breezy.